Hi friends, welcome back to my session. I'm happy to meet you again in this video. Our present topic is tag questions. We saw the basics of tag questions. That is how we know the statement followed by a statement is followed by a question tag. And then a question tag is why is it attached? That is a speaker will speaking to a listener just to keep him engaged, just to verify what he verify his point, his idea with the listener. He uses question tags. And the statement, it's given from only the statement. So this is why we add question tags in our speech. And general rules, what are the general rules? We speak a statement, add question tag, and then the same tense is used in the statement as well as question tag. That is, for example, it's cold here, it's cold here, isn't it? So is in the statement, present tense, and then in the tag also present tense. He was a good student, wasn't he? He was a good student, wasn't he? So same tense, past, past. So same tense used. And if the question is, if the statement is in negative, the tag is in positive, and vice versa. So all these points we saw in. And then what is a tag? That is, tag is a short question. These are all we saw in the previous video. Now we'll see some exceptions. Some exceptions. That is, what are the exceptions? I am thin, aren't I? Aren't I? Am I not? No, because the statement is positive. In that case, regarding this verb, only this verb or is used in tag. This is a grammatical rule which we have to follow, that's all. That is, I am thin, aren't I? I am thin, aren't I? Then, I am not jealous, am I? Here, am is right. Because the statement is in negative. I am not jealous. Am I? Am I? I am not jealous. Am I? So, we ask all these, add these questions to engage the speaker and to verify our point with the speaker. What I say, is it true? We expect the listener to agree with us or to say yes to us sometimes when you raise your that is tone, rising intonation you use. That is a negative tag, for negative tag. I mean, that is, isn't it? Isn't it? When you say negative tag, for negative tag, you expect the reader, the listener to agree with you or to give you some answer. Definitely. Otherwise, the conversation will casually go on. Even with question tags, casually go on, right? So, I am thin, aren't I? I'm not jealous, am I? So, the statement positive, this is negative. So, in that case only, regarding this verb here, instead of am, we use or. So, aren't I? Negative. I'm not jealous. Statement is negative. So, am I? So, grammatical rule, you have to learn it. Let's move. Shall we? This is another expression. We start our sentences with let. So, let's move, let's do, let's go out. So, let's move. Shall we? So, shall is used here. Shall we? Let's move. He includes, the speaker includes many or one or two more. So, shall we, plural. Pronoun is used. Shall we? Let's move. Shall we? This is the same expression we use grammatically, it's right. Next, all statements that we use along with the question tags, they are either declarative or imperative. Declarative, it's a statement. This is a statement. A declarative statement means you feel it's true, it's right. So firmly you say that. Firmly you say. That is, it's cold, isn't it? You believe that it's write firmly you believe. So it's declarative. You declare that it's cold here. Say it's cold here. So it's cold, isn't it? They finished homework, didn't they? Ordinary statements. He went fast, didn't he? He never left. He never left us. Did he? Never means that is negative sense. So did he? So all statements, understand declarative statements. And imperative, how do we use? Shut the door. Shut the door. Will you? Shut the door. Will you? Imperative. We ask someone to do something for us. Sometimes we command order, but casually also we ask someone, that is, bring me some water. Will you? Bring me some water. Bring me this. Get me this. So, shut the door, imperative, asking someone to do something for us. So, shut the door. Will you? This is not the only verb you can use. Won't you? Shut the door. Won't you? Will you? Can you? Shut the door. Can you? Shut the door. Can't you? All these tags you can use. Modal verbs and be verbs you can use. Okay? Right. Shut the door. Will you? Won't you? Shut the door. Can you? Can't you? Okay, so this is regarding imperative. Any imperative. Do bring me some water. Will you? Can you? Do it for me. Can you? Will you? Won't you? Right? So that is imperative. This is true with, this is right with imperative sentence. Next, my point is the statements, we use or we speak statements with main verbs, with the auxiliary verbs and without auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary helping verbs are the same. That is, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, had, be, been, all auxiliary verbs. Understand? Helping verbs. That is, as helping verbs, we use them in sentences along with main verbs. Okay, right. So, Keats wrote poems. Keats, an English poet. Keats wrote poems, didn't he? So here main verb is used. No auxiliary verb is used. So we can make statements without using auxiliary verbs, main verbs. Right. My mom hasn't made cake. Has she? My mom hasn't made cake. Has she? Here, helping verb. We use helping verbs. Helping or auxiliary verbs. They are the same. Okay. More than 20 they are in number. Right. Next point is, that is tag. In all these tags, you see the contracted forms of these elements are used. Contracted form. We don't say is not it, does not it, we don't say doesn't it. Does not it, we say doesn't it. Okay, doesn't. So contracted form, negative. That is didn't, did not it, we did. So all contracted form. Another thing, in the question tag, all these question tag, I, we, they, he, she, understand, she, pronouns in tags. We use all pronouns in tags because, every statement you speak, that is about a person. So in question tag, don't you? Didn't he? Isn't it? So all pronouns, end with all. This is all for that is knowledge sake. So you have to observe what's happening here, what's the structure of question tags, what do we do here, how are question tags made or written or spoken. In written language also you can use. Okay, while you are asked to write something about that is on a given topic. Okay, please, I am. This is time for me to wind up. Again, I'll tell you that is when you learn more of question tags, when you will use more questions in your speech. That is, I told you, remember, that is native speakers use very often questions. That is why, they are very impressive in speech. Let's learn how to put raise questions, question tags, so that, your speech capacity will improve, no doubt about it. Okay, let me say bye to you now. As usual, like, share and add to my subscription and bye to you. Thank you very much for watching.